Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Now, Washington starting group. We've got Chris Middleton, Malcolm Brogdon out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Sarr, and it's Champagnie in at the 4. And for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Porter at the point. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
Now, here's Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. For 3, Middleton. The rebound by the Bucks.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Trent in the corner. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Oh, what a dime there from Giannis. Excellent sharing the basketball.
Brogdon the pass to Sarr. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Kuzma against Middleton. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. Turner with the steal. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
First team foul.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And he knocks down the first one. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. That one misses. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now Kuzma following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. The Bucks working the ball around. There's the lob into the Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, so I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy and his sight lines are disrupted. So he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now Sarr following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Shot clock at 5. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's hauled in by Trent. He takes it in, lays it up off the glass. Trent's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brogdon against Porter. Brogdon the pass to Middleton. Now Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Over Porter. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Now, here's Trent. He has 5. Out to Turner from past the arc. The rebound by Middleton. Wizards trail by 6. Brogdon the pass to Middleton. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Back to Kuzma. Trent, a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Giannis has got 6.
Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the 3-ball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's McCollum. Hasn't made one yet. Good on the triple.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Wizards trail by 10. Brogdon the pass to Sarr. There's 1:59 left in the first. Middleton can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Porter, no luck. Washington's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight.
Middleton right now seeing the floor and delivering the ball well to his teammates. Good at finding the open man.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Turner. Here's Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Deflects the pass. Turner with the steal. Here's Porter. That shot off. Good D by Brogdon. Wizards trail by 8. McCollum kicks to Brogdon. Puts it up from 12. Not going to go that time. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Antetokounmpo. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Sarr gets the bucket.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Antetokounmpo passes to Porter. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here's Champagny following the basket by Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Again, the Wizards good for 2. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fires from way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
We've got Bobby Portis. Gary Trent is out there with Rollins. And it's Green, and it's Love in at the center position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Rebounded by Holmes.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And the shot goes down. Holmes got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Washington. Bucks leading by 6. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Here's Carrington. After the basket by Milwaukee. Kispert, wide open, he fires. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Trent. He has 5. Portis sets the pick for Trent. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Trent's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Carrington, covered by Rollins. There's the screen. It's stolen by Green. Love outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Rollins. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Kispert. Guarded by Green. Coulibaly with it. Now here's Kispert. From deep three-point land. Rebound, Love.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Portis. He has yet to score. They kick it out to Green. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Rollins. Portis sets the pick for Trent. Teardrop shot. Out of hand on it, and he recovers it. Rollins the pass to Portis. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
Here's Holmes. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Kispert. Trent can't hit. Wizards trail by 10. Kispert, the pass to Champagny. They could use a bucket. And that one is off. Good D from Love. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Portis kicks to Trent. The Bucks working the ball around. From 7. That one a little long. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the paint. Here's Champagny. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
First free throw is good. Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
And they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild them.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Free throw good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. And Milwaukee has possession after the basket by Washington. There goes Giannis. Use that pick to get in close.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
Free throw no good for Giannis. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .119 left in the first half. Brogdon with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Song. Turner with the steal. To the wing on the left. Trent outside. The three. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Here's the floater, and it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Trent. Back to Giannis. Giannis is double. 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Giannis. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. McCollum against Trent. To halt the run. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from McCollum.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so we conclude the first half. Bucks lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half, and you have a big lead. But do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Your attention to the center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. C.J. McCollum out there with Brogdon. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Czar. And it's Champagnie in at the 4.
CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball and is able to drop right into that J.
Inside, here's Kuzma. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. McCollum outside. Pass to Brogdon. And the rejection by Giannis. Bucks leading by 10. Outside, Porter. Kuzma kicks to Trent. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. McCollum outside. Pass to Champagnie. There's the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And here is Turner. Nothing on the board. Trent outside. Back to Turner. Clock at 6. Count the basket. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Middleton on the wing. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Brogdon against Porter. Pass to Champagnie. Middleton for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight from outside the arc. Kuzma can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 9. Now Czar. Cullen passes to Brogdon. Back to McCollum from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Porter kicks to Trent. Back to Porter. Pass to Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by McCollum.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Kuzma passes to Turner. Trent outside. Turner with the screen for Trent. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It goes on C.J. McCollum. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Wizards trail by 11. Here's Saar. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There's just so much potential for Saar. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
For Washington, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he makes the first. That one is no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Trent. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Champagnie. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Good D by Brogdon. Wizards trail by 10. Here's McCollum. And it's sent back by Turner. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Collins checked in for the Bucks. The Wizards also changing it up. Corey Kispert's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Koulibaly in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's McCollum. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
Bucks passing it around. To the inside. Here's Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Cullen passes to Saar. Now Koulibaly. That one goes in. Koulibaly's got his first points in this one.
Oh, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Collins the pass to Trent. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Wizards trail by 10. Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, a screen on McCollum. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to McCollum. Here's Koulibaly, defended by Trent. Koulibaly, no good. Bucks leading by 12. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Rollins the pass to Trent. Down low. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he drives in. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Champagny. He has 7. And here's McCollum for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Launches a 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Kevin Love. Green is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Rollins, and it's Harrison at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's Carrington missing. Milwaukee leading by 14. Love outside. Pass to Rollins. Inside, and it's Green with the jam.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now Kispert. It's good from long range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Portis the screen. Here's Rollins, and it's sent back by George. Pass to Coulibaly. Outside for George. And again, Washington with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Pass to Portis. Harris outside. Here's Rollins. Right side, Portis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And Portis understands his role in this offense, including when to look to score inside.
George with the ball. Holmes with a screen on Portis. Pass to Holmes. Nice ball movement by Washington. From deep, George. Rebounded by the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Rollins. Outside, Green. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
The 3 from George. Rollins grabs the board.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Portis. Now here's Green, defended by Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Portis can't get it to go. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 13. Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Love. Outside, George. Here's Carrington. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Holmes. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, coaches from the sideline screaming, get a body on Rashawn Holmes, why don't you?
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Kuzma kicks to Porter. To the middle. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
In the pass to Champagnie. Pass to McCollum. Brogdon a screen on Trent. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by Trent.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ball's knocked loose. Sarr with it. McCollum outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
And the first one at the line is good.
Your classic combo guard, C.J. McCollum, can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. They're a valuable piece for this team.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Now here's Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And so he's able to get one of two. Wizards trail by 12. To the paint, here's Champagnie. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Giannis. Here's the teardrop. It's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
1:43 left in the fourth. McCollum against Antetokounmpo. Unloads. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from McCollum.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Kuzma finds Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses, and he wants that one back. Washington's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And stolen by Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Champagny. And another miss by Washington.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
McCollum, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and we kind of found a rhythm on offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to a W, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up.